السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. ما شاء الله، تكبير الله أكبر.
Hello Muslim friends of the world. The journey through Islam on the land of the Greek gods seems endless. After seeing the story of Muslim resilience in the city of Athens to the freedom of the Islamic community in Kamatini, Greece is not only Athens and Santorini. It turns out that Greece also has the beautiful Xanthi at the northern tip of this country. The majesty of nature, beauty, and the friendliness of the people make a combination that is so beautiful to stop by. Not only that, being part of the Greek Muslim enclave is one of the main reasons I came to this city. Xanthi is part of Western Thrace along with Kamatini, Alexandropoli, and Soufli. The population of this city is around 65,000 people with a fairly large Muslim predominance. Most of them live in the mountains and are known as white villagers. Traveling for about 1 hour towards the mountains, the views are increasingly interesting. The geographical contours of Xanthi are dominated by views of mountains and hills on either side of the road. As far as the eye can see, you can see tobacco fields, which are the livelihood of most of the Xanthi population. Here Muslim identity is seen much more clearly, and Muslim life is not as difficult as life in Athens. Azan can be freely resounded at every call to prayer. Muslim funerals are not difficult to find. Even Islamic culture and rules are freely applied in everyday life. I arrived at Xanthi village, one of 30 villages inhabited by the Greek Muslim community. And talking about the Muslim community in this country cannot be separated from the name of the Pomik tribe in the Xanthi region. Yes, Xanthi cannot be separated from the existence of the Pomik tribe in Greece. For hundreds of years the Pomik people have been part of this city as in their neighboring country of Bulgaria. The Greek Pomik tribe is spread across the Rhodope Mountains bordering Bulgaria. Pomik is a native Slavic Muslim tribe or ethnicity found in 4 countries, namely Turkey, Bulgaria, Albania, and Greece. There are no exact figures regarding the population of the Pomik tribe living in Greece, but it is estimated that there are around 35,000 Pomik people living in the Xanthi region. After doing research from various sources, there is actually very little written literature that I could find about history that can explain the origins of the Pomik tribe, and this is the reason why there are so many versions circulating about the origins of this tribe. And one of the stories circulating is that the existence of the Pomik tribe cannot be separated from the influence of the Ottoman Turkish Caliphate, which once triumphed on the European continent. In Greece itself, the story of Pomik began when the Ottoman Turkish troops took control of this country and occupied the Xanthi region. Since being dominated by Muslim Ottoman troops, more and more Pomik tribes have become Muslims to this day. My admiration for the existence of the Pomik tribe as a part of the Greek Muslims brought me to the residence of Jihad and Wildan. This young married couple from Pomik were so full of joy in welcoming me. Living far from the center of the capital means that not many foreigners stop in Xanthi, let alone the Rhodope mountain area. However, Wildan and Jihad were very friendly in welcoming me and the Islamic Peninsula team. At first it was not easy to get permission to meet Pomik women in Greece. Generally they were embarrassed to meet foreigners, especially men who were not from their family. However, this time the Islamic Peninsula team and I were lucky enough. Not only were we accepted into the Pomik tribe's house, but I was also allowed to try on the Pomik tribe's traditional clothing. This European Muslim tribe is one that has a distinctive traditional appearance. The colorful woven fabric and full of beautiful decorations, including the headscarf-like head covering that is the hallmark of Islamic women as Muslim women, also quite caught my attention. One by one, YOUNAN, as a native Islamic woman, showed what she considered the treasures of a Islamic woman. In front of me there were so many YOUNAN souvenirs. Starting from a large roll of hand-woven cloth, woven colorful wool threads to decorate women's headscarves, as well as various other colorful decorations that YOUNAN has been doing since he was not married. A Islamic woman is required to have the ability to make handicrafts and make typical dishes of this tribe. Since they were still young, Islamic women have been taught to become women who are good at making crafts, cooking, and being good housewives. Seeing YOUNAN's life, I was so amazed as a fellow woman. How as a woman YOUNAN tries to maintain her identity as a Islamic woman and wife. He did not think of struggling with men for the sake of mortal equality. For YOUNAN, as a Muslim woman, she believes that Islam has regulated the way a woman lives on a daily basis, so that her figure becomes a beautiful and gentle person who is always noble in the eyes of Allah. And there is also the Muslim city of Xanthi, the city which is the largest Muslim base in Greece. Located about 800 kilometers from the city of Athens, Xanthi is one of the Muslim enclaves apart from the cities of Xanthi, Alexandroupoli, and Soufli. It takes at least 7 hours by road to reach Xanthi from the capital Athens. Carrying out a mission to photograph the story of Muslim minorities in non-Muslim countries, the Islamic Peninsula team found something different in the city of Xanthi. Here, it is very far from the worldly hustle and bustle of Athens. The aroma of Islam feels thicker here. It is not surprising, of the population of around 51,000 million Xanthi residents, around 90% are Muslims. That is why the sight of men wearing caps and women wearing headscarves is commonplace in Xanthi. This city is indeed much friendlier for Greek Muslims. They can show their identity more clearly. Mosques can stand so majestic and full of beautiful ornaments. Don't forget the minaret or tower where the call to prayer is heard so loudly without any restrictions. Having the opportunity to stop in Xanthi, the Islamic Peninsula team also saw one of the madrasas where a group of children studied to become Hafiz candidates or memorizers of the Quran. As a Muslim family, parents living in Xanthi try to teach their children about Islam from an early age, one of which is through this madrasa. For them, studying the Quran and Hadith is a guide to life and an obligation.